up, you guys? Welcome back to a brand new video. Honestly, I've been wanting to put this one out for a while now, but I really couldn't find the motivation to do so. Every day I'd wake up and be like, wow, I should really make this YouTube video, but I just wouldn't do it. Instead, I'd end up gaming or just watching YouTube, or sometimes even just sitting in my room looking at the ceiling doing absolutely nothing with my life. But better late than never, and I'm finally making this video, and you guys get to hear my woes with Pokemon Go. I haven't had a problem with Pokemon Go in a while now, and it's pretty nice. Everything is going great. I'm almost level 22, and I have countless Pidgeys, so that's always nice. Being Team Valor kinda sucks though. The only bad thing about being Team Valor is I can't really battle any gyms, because Team Valor actually owns almost all of them, at least the ones I come across anyway. My problem started about a month ago when Pokemon Go first came out. Honestly, I wasn't that hyped up for the game because I never liked any Pokemon games to begin with. I thought they were a little bit too complicated. Now, I haven't picked up a Pokemon game in a while now, so I don't know if I'll like it or not, but I probably won't ever play one. Anyway, I thought this game was just gonna be a Pokemon game that you actually go outside and play it. So I really didn't want to go out in this summer weather to play a game that I never really liked. But I'm not a fake fan or anything. I've always really been into the show, and I played the card game. I lost most of my cards, but I have a few. I think I have a Zubat still. So the game came out and didn't affect my life in any way at all. But as my friends started getting it and I started watching YouTubers play it, it didn't look that bad. It looked kind of fun. So I wanted to play it too. The only problem with that is I didn't have a phone. Back then I only had a tablet. So the moment I stepped out of my house, I had no more internet, so I couldn't play Pokemon. But that didn't stop me from getting the game anyway. I just went ahead and used the incense that they give you at the beginning, and I caught a few Pokemon. I was able to level up to like 3 or something. After that, my friends kept on wanting to hang out with me, and since I wasn't doing nothing, I always said yes. But every time I'd go out, they'd just catch Pokemon while I sat there doing nothing. So after a couple of nights and going out and completely wasting my time, I decided when I got paid I'd go out and buy something to fix that. Payday finally came and I went to a store and I bought a mobile hotspot. So me and my friend, we organized a little group to go out after we got out of work, and we were gonna go Pokemon hunting. So I went home, got my mobile hotspot set up, plugged it up to charge, and went to work. After work we got everything set up and we were off to go catch some Pokemon. I was excited because that was going to be my first day actually going out and doing stuff, instead of just sitting there watching everyone catch something. At least that's what I thought. As we were driving, I went ahead and played the game in case we came across something amazing. But the problem was, the game showed my character probably about a block away from where we were. Not only that, but my character's movement was very glitchy. It would be in one spot and then teleport after we got too far from where my character was. But since the game was new, I didn't think nothing of it. I thought it was just because we were going too fast and no one else in the car was playing, so I couldn't compare our two games to see if something was wrong with mine. So I thought nothing of it, and we ended up finding this park with a place where there's 3 Pokestops, and if you stand in the middle of them, you can get all 3. Well, that night there was about 20 or 30 people already there, and all the Pokestops had lures on them, so we went ahead and decided to chill there. But my character was still showing me a block away, so I couldn't use the Pokestops or the lures. Now I was a little bummed out and disappointed. Since I'm the smart guy that I am, since my game was showing me a block away, I decided I would walk a block away from the Pokestops, and then my character would be at the Pokestops and I can use them, right? Well, of course that didn't work out. I walked away from the Pokestops and my character didn't move at all, so I went ahead and kept on walking until my character finally moved. When it did move, however, it moved past the Pokestops. I was walking around for probably about 30 minutes trying to find a good position for me so my character would be in the Pokestops. Well, I couldn't find one, and so I just gave up. I chilled with my friends and watched them catch some cool stuff, and I sat there doing nothing. After about 5 hours of me being bored out of my mind, I finally got dropped off at my house. Broken down, depressed, and defeated, I was ready to pour myself a nice cold glass of bleach. But in the end I didn't do it. I just sat down on my computer and started doing research to see if Pokemon Go even worked on tablet. This is something I should have did before I even got the game, but I wasn't thinking. I just wanted to play, catch some Pokemon, you know? I didn't find anything about my tablet, but what I did find is that Pokemon Go works on some tablets and others it doesn't. So I looked up my tablet to see if I could find anything about it, and it turns out that it doesn't have a GPS chip. And honestly, if you think about it, the fact that it showed me a block away from where I was without a GPS chip, my tablet has some pretty good location services. But at the time, I was a little bit pissed off about that because I couldn't play Pokemon. My friend wants to go Pokemon hunting again, and I'm not really feeling up to it because, you know, I don't want to go waste hours of my life again. So I go back to where I got my mobile hotspot, and I return it and get my money back, ready to never play Pokemon ever again. But then I turn my gaze to a wall, and I see cell phones. And I think to myself, Man, the cell phone looks pretty nice, but I didn't want to spend that much money over a little game. Spoiler alert, I bought a phone and the most expensive data plan so I can go out with my friends and hunt Pokemon. That's completely insane that I spent so much money on this little mobile app where I go outside and just hunt virtual monsters. Now that I think about it, buying a phone wasn't that bad of an investment, because at least now when I'm out and about, if I get kidnapped, I can at least call for help. Now I know if I get kidnapped, they're probably going to take away my phone and I'm not going to be able to use it anyway. But at least now I have hope, right? After I buy my phone, I tell my friend that I want to go Pokemon hunting with someone. And he's down, I'm down, and a couple of other friends are down. So we go out. And I'm actually excited this time because nothing at all can go bad, right? I bought a phone, I got internet, I got the game, I'm ready, right? Well, that night and a couple of nights after, the game was having severe server issues. At least my game was. Everyone around me was playing Pokemon just fine, but I got kicked out of my game and couldn't log back in because the servers were having problems. And that's exactly what the message on the game told me when I tried to log in. So for about 3 days in a row after I buy my phone, I can't even play the game that I bought the phone for. And not only that, I miss a Bulbasaur. And I'm still kind of upset about the Bulbasaur, because I don't have one yet. But I'll probably find one eventually with how much I play the game now. So at this point, I've probably spent about $400 or more on Pokemon. But it doesn't end there. See, me and a close friend of mine here recently decided that walking takes way too long. So we went out and bought bikes so we can go hunt Pokemon, because biking is faster than walking and it doesn't use any gas. So where I stand today with countless Pidgeys, I have spent over $500 just so I can play a little mobile game. And while that's insane in itself, there are probably people out there that are spending way more than me just on the in-game purchases, and that's just crazy. Well, that's all for this one, guys. Hopefully none of you have spent as much money on Pokemon as I have, because if you have, that's a little bit disappointing. I'm even disappointed in myself. If you guys enjoyed this little video, I guess give it a like or something. Subscribe if you want. So until next time, I'm out. I got 2 phones playing so much of my battery's low. Think I need 2 phones. Pokestop keys spinning. Double up and I'm spinning. Pokestop and I'm spinning. I got 2 phones, one for the hoes and Pokemon Go. I got 2 phones, all of these Pidgeys are out of control. I got 2 phones. Pokestop keys spinning. Hello. Double up and I'm spinning. Hello. Pokestop and I'm spinning. Buttons start the journey, man, my legs are hurting. I've been walking around since fucking 7:30. Average on the map, but he do me dirty. Trying to take a gym, niggas in a hurry. CP coming up, everybody worried. Check my Pokemon.